Hello, my loves. This is Malala with Love and Light Starseed Tarot. Welcome. Today I'm going to do a reading for Cancer and the person they're thinking about. These are timeless messages, so whenever you click on the reading, it's meant for you. This will be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Hope everyone's doing well and having a great day. Angel Spirits Guides, please show us what we need to see right now. What messages want to come through for amazing Cancer and the person they're thinking about? What is the overall energy between these two, please? The Magician. The Moon. Queen of Cups. Wow, yeah. Wow. I'm just getting that, you're feeling transformed. And like a changed person. You are the Magician. You are the alchemist. You can change, you can turn base metal into gold. You're feeling more open. And like you can be more vulnerable at this time. Yeah, there's a lot of love here, a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings. What is your energy, please? Ace of Wands, Five of Coins. Ooh, Queen of Coins, yeah. Wow. I'm just getting, you have been investing in yourself, in you, and going inward. Coming out of any stuck energy or any financial despair, because you are creative and you can start anything you want. You can create anything you want. You're wanting to grow in a new direction. Yeah, after some heartache, yeah. What is their energy, please? Ten of Cups, Six of Cups. Ooh, Nine of Coins and the Hermit. I have Virgo energy out. I have Virgo again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Wow. So their energy, they could just they could have family elsewhere. They could have children, with someone. But I'm just getting a very lonely vibe, or single vibe. They could be missing you, having nostalgia, thinking about this connection. Going within, soul searching. I'm just getting someone's coming out of a hermit mode, wanting to come out of their shell. How do you view them? Six of Swords, Page of Coins, whoa, Knight of Coins, and the Fool. We have Aries energy out. Yeah, so you view them as, taking a very long time. But they want to come through with a new offer. They want to take a leap of faith. They want brighter days, calmer waters. You know, you think that they're feeling like they don't have enough to offer. How do they view you, please? King of Cups and the Lovers. Wow. Yeah, loving, nurturing, emotional. You know, but there's a choice. Yeah, and they're stuck in their head. They're stuck in their head about a choice. Wow. Yeah. How do you feel about them? Five of Swords. Knight of Cups. Yeah, you feel like they were manipulative. Or they are manipulative. They caused a lot of commotion. Caused a lot of chaos. Because, you know, you thought they were your knight in shining armor. How do they feel about you? Eight of Wands in reverse. Justice. Yeah, you definitely want justice. There's no communication. They think that you don't want to talk to them. That you don't, you know, want any communication. What are your actions in the 3D, please? Two of Coins. Three of Coins. Wow. The Hanged Man in reverse and the Six of Coins. Wow. Okay. So yeah. You were juggling this option about, you know, collaborating with someone new and wanting equal give and take, reciprocity, and coming out of, you know, this stuck energy. You're not going to stay stuck anymore. You want to collaborate with new people. Definitely coming out of any kind of hermit mode or stuckness. What are their actions in the 3D, please? Seven of Coins. Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Cups, yeah. Yeah, I'm just getting that they're planting seeds. They want to get out of this heavy karma. They want to walk towards their Nine of Cups. They want wish fulfillment. You know, I just get that they've been going through a heavy karmic cycle. You know, they're possibly with a karmic partner. What are your messages towards them, please? Your messages, please. Strength. The Star. The Empress. Yeah, exactly. They need to heal. They need to have the strength and courage in order to be with an Empress. Right? They can do anything they want to do. You know, they need to reflect on their actions and, you know, put in the work in order to become stronger, more mature, so they can have a loving, nurturing, loving connection. What are their messages towards you, please? King of Swords. Ace of Cups. Yeah, they want to give you their cup of love. but they're worried. They think that they might get, you know, a tongue lashing, or that, you know, you don't want to communicate with them. What is the outcome here? Ace of Coins. Page of Swords. Four of Cups, yeah. Protect yourself. Protect your energy. Pour into yourself. You know, you're very magnetic at this time. You know, I get that you're feeling transformed and like a changed person. You're an amazing leader, kind, considerate, sensitive. Those kind of people make the best leaders, especially when they're leading by example. And I just get that you're not trying to pour in to, you know, people and things and places that are not growing, where your seeds were planted, but things are not growing there. Like you're wanting to start new and fresh. You know, and how big can you dream? Because luck is on your side. Your aura is magnetic. You can turn base metal into gold. You are the magician. You are the alchemist in your life. What is the advice, please? Death, rebirth. Four of Wands. Wow. Yeah, in order to, you know, have a new beginning here, you know, there needs to be a clean slate. There needs to be a do-over. There needs to be, you know, start fresh. Especially, you know, if this is your twin flame or divine counterpart. I mean, if, you know, it's worth a try, right? It's worth another chance. It's worth a, you know, coming from a healthy, healed place, though, right? You have to do the work. You have to put in the work in order to be able to start fresh and have a clean slate and heal. What is the advice, please? King of Coins? The Devil. Four of Coins. Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting to, yeah, be more like the King of Coins. Yeah. Stable, abundant, prosperous, sitting on your throne, mature, not like this, not greedy, right? Not greedy or holding back or, you know, overindulgent or, you know, obsessive or, you know, addictions or anything like that, right? This is a completely different energy, the opposite of the King of Coins, right? He's stable, abundant, mature, right? He's not doing drugs. He's not over, you know, indulging. He's not being greedy. He's not holding back. He is just sitting on his throne because he's already done all of the work. He's done his work for the day, right? He's reaping his rewards. And that wasn't through trickery, deceit, greediness, devilish ways, right? He did things the right way. He did things in a healthy way to get there, to get to that status. pain, apprehensive, afraid, cautious. Someone's in pain. Someone's afraid. Apology, forgiveness, return, sorry. Yeah, I mean, that's where it starts. With apologizing, forgiving, you know, not being afraid. That's how you come through in order to try again. Possibilities, free-spirited adventure, risks. Yeah, taking risks, healthy risks. Confessions, unveiling, coming clean, messages. Yeah, absolutely. I just saw 555 on the timer. Influences, attachments, third parties, peers. Yeah. See how they're all in their head? These influences are in someone's head here. So it's causing a lot of pain. It's causing a lot of pain for this person. So that's why they're afraid and cautious to come through with any communication. That's why there's no communication. That's why this person stays stuck. Yeah, but there's many possibilities here. You just have to take a risk sometimes. You just have to, you know, have the courage and strength. You know, dream big, right? You know, anything is possible. If you want it bad enough, it can be yours, right? You're the magician. You can make things happen. What is the hidden truth messages that want to come through? Finding out the truth crushed me. I bury myself in work to forget you. 1717 on the timer. One more, please. I regret lying to you. You were the best thing in my life. These are the messages I have. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.